Mafia Love, Blood Roses, Chapter 3, The Last Rose. Welcome back to Fable Bard. Last night, Alara kissed the man she was sent to destroy. Tonight, she'll learn that love isn't the opposite of war, it's the reason it starts. Morning in the villa was deceptively peaceful. Seagulls cried above the sea, and sunlight spilled through the cracked windows like mercy that came too late. Alara woke up alone. The space beside her was empty, the sheets still warm. She reached for the gun hidden beneath her pillow. Her mission wasn't over, not yet. Downstairs, Dante waited at the piano, playing a slow Italian melody. "You were trained to kill me," he said without turning. "So what stopped you?" Alara's voice was barely a whisper. "You did." He turned, eyes dark as sin. "Then we're both doomed." He tossed a thin envelope onto the table. Inside were classified documents, proof of a deal between Luciano and her own agency. Her handler had sold her mission to the enemy. She was never meant to return alive. Dante's tone hardened. "They sent you here to die, Alara. And they sent Luciano to clean up the mess. He's coming tonight." The truth hit like a blade. The man who had killed her brother was walking into the villa tonight, and she was trapped between vengeance and the only man she'd ever loved. By midnight, the villa burned with silence. Shadows moved through the corridors. Luciano arrived with his men, guns, arrogance, and that same cruel smile she remembered. But he hadn't expected them, Alara and Dante, standing together. The gunfire echoed like thunder. Bodies fell. Walls shattered. When it was over, only 3 were left breathing. Luciano laughed, clutching his bleeding side. "You really think he loves you? He's the one who gave me your brother's name." Alara froze. She looked at Dante. "Tell me he's lying." Dante's silence was worse than any confession. Her hand shook as she raised her gun. Tears blurred her vision. "You killed my brother." He stepped closer, calm even in ruin. "Yes, but I didn't know he had you. I didn't know he was human to someone." Her heart broke cleanly in two. She pulled the trigger. Once. He fell, slowly, gracefully, as if even death had to respect him. Dante smiled through the blood. "Now you're free, amore mio. Don't waste it." He pressed something into her hand, a black rose, soaked in crimson. Then his eyes went still. Weeks later, Venice mourned another unsolved massacre. Alara vanished. Some said she fled the country. Others whispered she took over the Moretti Empire herself. But every year, on the night of the ball, a violin plays near the old villa by the sea. And if you listen closely, between the notes, you'll hear a man's voice, soft, ghostly, still in love. Every lie costs blood. Yours, mine, or both. This was the final chapter of Mafia Love, Blood Roses. If you felt the fire, the betrayal, and the heartbreak, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Fable Bard. Because here, every story ends in a heartbeat, and sometimes, that heartbeat never fades.